Raiders, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I would like to say that this Path of Light event came in as a surprise, but honestly, we were expecting the event. In today's video, we're gonna have a full breakdown of the Path of Light event, and we're gonna see if this event is actually worth it. How expensive is to get the soul, and just in general, is this soul actually worth it? Of course, we are talking about the soul for the Incarnate, the Fusion Champion, which will end most probably tomorrow if I'm not mistaken. Now we do have the Midsummer Festival as well, which honestly came in as a surprise. That's something that we were not expecting, and we don't really have tons of information about it. But right here at the Midsummer Festival is basically a celebration, the longest day and shortest night of the year with the Midsummer Festival in Raid, diving game to take part in a bunch of special events, tournaments, as well as some awesome summon boosts where you can get your hands on some of Raid's most powerful champions. Don't forget to check out the Midsummer Festival page. So, if you are actually heading over right here to the page, you don't really see much, right? Coming soon, this is a boosted summon. You have the guaranteed champion that is happening today on a White Dryania, 30 Void Shards if you want to get that. And that's about it. I'm not really sure what else to expect from it. What sort of rewards we're going to get from here. If we are actually checking the Plarium Play calendar, you don't really have much information about it here either. It doesn't show you what rewards you're getting. Most probably, we are getting nothing from it, and that's why we have no information. But leaving all that on the side, the Path of Light event. What do we think about this? So in order to get points, you need to upgrade champions, and you need to summon champions. Now, usually, it's fairly decent when we're talking about upgrading champions. You're getting a lot of points from it, but my god, is the most tedious thing to do ever. So up to you if you guys want to engage into a whale fest and level up 100 champions and get the soul for the Incarnate. How I mentioned in previous videos as well, I do think that the Incarnate is a pretty decent champion, but I just don't think that she is that game-changing to be worth it. That's my opinion. So, starting straight off the back with the event, guys, how you may notice is actually pretty damn expensive. You do have to collect all of the keys. We have 6 keys in total, and you need them all if you want to get the 5-star soul. But I'm going to show you a path that will allow you to basically get there. All of the event will cost you 194,100 points, guys. That's a lot of points if you're trying to get everything. But of course, that's something that only filthy degenerate Krakens will actually do. So what I want to show you guys, I've put an image together, guys, just to be able to map everything for you guys to make it crystal clear. What I do like about this event is that each one of the soul, the 3-star, the 4-star, and the 5-star is a perfect soul, which means that you don't need to collect all of them. You can go straight to the 5-star soul, you can go straight to the 3-star, or straight to the 4-star, which, by the way, you shouldn't do. The 4-star is irrelevant, so either you get a 3-star, either you get a 5-star based on how many resources you have available. But what exactly is the cheapest way to get all the way down to the 5-star soul, and how much is going to cost us? Up to you guys. If you start with the left side, with the right side, it's pretty much going to be the same. Having all of these spots open is actually going to be really, really beneficial. So I'm going to start from the right side right here. I'm going to go all the way down to the essence. I want to get an essence over the silver. Then, of course, this spot will open how I showed you. Up to you what you're going to collect from here, the core hammers or the potion. I'm going to go for the core hammers. I'm going to go for the soul stone because, hey, I'm a filthy degenerate, so why not? I'll rather gamble than get 3 essence. Then, I don't want to get 100 gems, the dust, or the 5-star glyph because are irrelevant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down here. This spot, again, will become open. I'm going to go to the energy. I'm going to go down right here. I'm going to get a 500 essence. Then I'm going to go all the way down to the book. From the book, I'm going to make my way to the key. Now, hear me out. Right here, again, you're going to have all of the path open. You can choose to purchase either the key, either the soul stone. You can choose either to purchase this key right here and the essence and ignore this key right here. It's really up to you what you're planning to do, if you're willing to invest 6,000 more points into it. But just for the sake of it, to try and find the cheapest way, we're going to pick 2 keys. And this will basically make us have 1 extra key, which will become irrelevant, which is fine. It's a fair price to pay, okay? So right here, we're going to go down. We're going to get a book. You have to get a book. And right here, we managed to get the 2 keys. And right now, we actually have exactly 4 keys, which means that we have this spot open, so we can go and open this right here. and get the 5-star soul. While we ignore this, we don't need all that stuff. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, if you don't have the resources to go all the way in, you can always stop at this key right here and then pick up the 3-star soul. The reason why I'm saying that the 4-star is actually not worth it, guys, if we're quickly going to check, whatever blessing you're going to decide to give her, most probably cruelty is going to be one of the better options. At 4-star, you're just getting stats. And that is for pretty much every single blessing. You're not really gaining additional effect from the blessing. You see, cruelty will basically decrease the target's defense by 1% per hit at 3-star, and the next one will be at 5-star, 2% per hit. So it's either go big, either go home, basically. That sort of thing right here. Now let's see how many points we need in order to get the 5-star soul. So we're gonna start right here. We have 300 from the very top, then we have 500, then we have 750, then 750. Then we have 1,000, then we have 2,000 right there, then we have 3,500, then we have 4,000 at the epic book, then we have 1,000 at the key, then another 1,000 at the other key, then we have 10,000 at the legendary skill tome, then we have 2,000 at those keys, and we need 26,050 points to get all of the keys that we need in order to unlock this part right here and purchase the 5-star soul. Now the 5-star soul is an additional 50,000 points. So plus 50,000 points, guys, you need 76,050 points to get a 5-star soul, which honestly is not as bad because it gives you the opportunity to just pick what you need. You don't need a 3-star, you don't need a 4-star if you are able to score this amount of points. Now, you will need to do quite a bit of champion training event in order to get this done. You will need to summon quite a bit, depending on what route you're going. And I'll be very honest with you guys. While I do think that this is a decent champion, I just don't think that is worth getting the soul. Okay, that's my opinion on it. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So, just to kind of like have a better representation, guys, because we have quite a few red lines on the screen right here, I'm going to show you with a green light right here as well, where you can actually go to make the most out of your stuff and get the best value for all of the rewards that you're picking. Bang, bang. Now you can stop right here and get only the 3-star soul. That's something that I would suggest to free-to-play players that don't have a lot of resources and they are looking to basically use this champion. I feel like you can get a 3-star soul. It's pretty easy. You don't need a lot of points. Let's actually see exactly how many points we need to get a 3-star soul. So we need 300, 500, not 5,000. We need 750. We need 1,000. Then we need 2,000. We need 3,500 for the essence, which is worth it more than everything else that is on this level, basically. Then you need 4,000 for the epic skill tome, and you need 1,000 for the key. Once you got the key, you can head over right here, 5,000 for the 3-star soul, and it will cost you 18,000 points to get the 5-star soul, which I think if you do a bit of campaign, I would approximate 3-4k energy will get this done, and you're gonna accumulate that just by playing the game for every single day. The event is on for 3 days and 21 hours, so you're gonna have plenty of time to just get to that amount of points for free by collecting the daily energy that the game gives you, basically. And you're gonna put your hand on the 3-star soul if you wanted to. What I would strongly suggest is do not go for the 4-star soul. Rather than go for that, better go and get a soul stone. Better go and get a book instead of it. The reason for it, you do not want to purchase split souls for champions that are average from the Altar of Souls. Right here, all of these sweet precious essence should only go on very important champions. So far, as an example, on my account, I purchased Marichka, Taras, Warlord, Yumeko from 0 stars all the way to 6 stars. I purchased, if I'm not mistaken, 6-star Armans, and I purchased a few different champions that were very, very important. But I've never purchased a champion that is irrelevant, okay? And it might be helpful for everyone's account. I'm not saying that Incarnate will not help your account, but she will not change your account to be worth it for you to burn your essence on buying the 5-star soul from the 4-star from the Altar of Soul. So getting the 4th star will just give you crit damage and 1000 HP, which is completely irrelevant on this champion. You actually want to have as less crit damage as possible because of the way ally protection works. So you don't want to build this champion for damage, and either you go for 3-star, either you go for 5-star. It's as simple as that, guys. So just again to continue our path right here, once you've got these keys and you want to go all the way down to your 5-star soul, you get the keys, and then you can come right here, unlock this area. Let me just color it a bit so it's crystal clear, and then you come down here, and bang, you got the 5-star soul. And that is, what was it, 76,000 points or 86,000 points to get it? 76,000 points. So it's not too bad, honestly. If you're dodging so many things, you can actually dodge a lot of useless rewards like this right here, useless, this useless, this useless. 100 gems are pretty much the equivalent of the 300 energy. The reason why it's useless is because everything else in here is useless. So you want to go to the essence, which is the best value out of everything right here. Then you want to get a epic tome because you have to. It's not because you want it. And then of course you can come down to the rest. This is a good pick right there. This 5 essence for 7,000 is not a very good pick, to be honest. So I would definitely suggest you to pick the Soul Stone if you are thinking to do it. But if you are thinking to get everything, just go and get everything, you filthy degenerate Kraken, because I cannot stop you. I'm not sure how much I'm going to engage into this event. I'll be very honest with you guys. I don't need a soul. If I'm going to try and pick something, I'm probably going to pick everything else except the soul. Or I might pick the 3-star soul and call it a day. But 100% I'm not going for the 5-star soul, guys. And we do have the guaranteed on White Dryaenea, 30 void shards. I don't think she's worth the amount of shards, okay? I think she's an amazing champion, but I feel like you can only use her in so many places and really get a lot of value out of her to be game-changing. Most probably the people that can actually benefit from it, they already have her. To run a double White Dryaenea, you may could run that in for Hydra, or to do anything crazy like this is something that is pretty champion intensive, and just on her own, while I do think that she can help a lot of accounts, I feel like there are much better epics that you could potentially get on a 2x from the voids, or save the voids for the next fusion champion, which most probably will be announced next week. Now, in terms of the Dungeon Divers event that just started, it sucks, okay? It's awful. You're getting a lot of rubbish throughout the entire run. If would be after my own mind, I would stop at 2,600 points. But because we're going to have the 3x speed on the Dragon Slayer, probably will start in 1 hour. I loaded already all the energy to go for it, so I'm going to complete the Dungeon Divers involuntary, basically. I don't wanna go necessarily for the rewards. But that was all for the video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment and help with that YouTube algorithm, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.